I had leftover resin. We'll just pop these out really quick. They're little feather earrings. One thing I've noted with resin is when you add white to a transparent color or to a color even that has mica in it, that's beautiful and shimmery, when you add the white into it, to me it looks more plastic. So keep the white separated in the colors, or you know, if you want the white to have a lot of sparkle in it, that might change the look. But just keep in mind that if you take your blue pigment that has beautiful mica in it and it's sparkly and you add white, it's going to look more plasticky when it's mixed together. And then this was just the deep blue and the, see if you can see the shimmer in this. This is the white, sparkle white from Etsy Funshine Color Shop. I add it to almost everything, especially if it doesn't have shimmer. So I took it and added it to these dispersion colors, which are just for tinting your resin. So, but just look at the pretty shimmer. So I've got 9 of those. Those can be earrings, they can be a charm for a pendant for a necklace. Now, for the exciting part, so I put some white in there, but I tried not to stir it in too much so it wouldn't really, you know, change the look too much, and it turned out really kind of pretty. This is a really thick coaster mold, so you're probably using at least 3 ounces or so of resin in these individual flowers. Okay, so there's that side. Oh, totally not what I expected, and the reason being is I didn't wait until the resin that I put into the clear was warm, slightly warm. That's, to me, kind of key when you want your floral effect, where you've got your petals and everything. And then the glitter, as you saw in the video, the glitter kind of dispersed itself. I put it in way too early, and it just, it would not stay together in the center. But this is still really cool. And it's very pretty on this side as well. It's a totally different look. Now that one has more blue. The colors are just gorgeous though. I love the colors. The glitter also has a little bit of a purple. You only see it at different angles, but there's a little bit of a purple sparkle to it as well. So each one did a little differently. Those two look more alike, and these two kind of look more alike. That's interesting the way that happened. And it just may have been. I didn't do the circles in definite rings. I kind of did a spiral, and then I just kind of layered the spirals kind of on top of each other. And that also may be the reason that it gives this kind of look. So this is something different from what I've ever done, but I really think they're beautiful. And every time you do something with resin, because it's going to be a little bit of a surprise when you're finished, because I based it off of this one that I did the day before. I poured it in this way, okay? This was the top, kind of like you're seeing this top right here. And when I pulled it out, this was the bottom side, and this was the look I was going for in this set of coasters, and you see how different it is. And like I said, the reason being is because I probably poured it in spirals and then layered it kind of over each other. This is what caused this just kind of combination of all the colors together, and not where you can really see a pattern, whereas you do see the obvious pattern on the top side that you poured into. This one came out so pretty. That's what I was trying to achieve in those coasters. And I laid this, when I took it out of the mold, it was still a little bit flexible because I'm always impatient. So I laid this on parchment paper. And now I understand why I have these little lines. See those lines right there? Because of the lines on my parchment paper. So if you ever demold something and it's not quite finished curing, put it onto something that is like super smooth. Like this is butcher paper that is slick. You could put it on one of your silicone mats. You could even, if you know which mold you got it out of, you can even put it back in your mold just to finish curing. So just keep that in mind with whatever surface you lay your pieces on and they're not fully cured, you're going to have some after effects of that. So I still think these were quite lovely. I screwed up on just putting the resin into the molds in a spiral, and I should have kept it in definite lines with spacing, and that will give you more of that separated feel that you get on the opposite side. So keep that in mind. We'll zoom in a little bit on that. So that's that set, and then I have all these little hearts, and I can make, you know, earrings and pendants. This one had a little bit of gold in the mold, like gold mica powder. So this is the oddball out. I could even make just, you know, 4 sets of heart earrings and not even make a pendant from it. So, and don't stick them together when you just demold them, because they will stick if you don't watch out. They're really pretty though. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.